Over 30 institutional investors have dumped Bngo through their 13F filings. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys. You guys know that whenever it comes to Bionano Genomics related news, Frunkla Investment is your #1 place. But before we continue, if this is your first time on this channel, and at the end of this video, if you find my video informative, please consider subscribing if this is your first time on this channel, and let me know what you guys are doing in the comment section. Let's get to it. Now check this out, guys. We have, these are the 13F filings and NP filings in this month alone. Some of them are, trying to tell us what these guys did in the second quarter of this year, while some of them are telling us what these guys are doing in this quarter. So we have over 32 institutional investors dumping through their filings. They dumped Bionano Genomics 100% of the time. I mean, we have big guys right here, dumping Bngo, and it's really somehow concerning, okay, because this is the first time we are seeing heavy dumping in Bionano Genomics. Look at that. In February of this year, look at that, we had only one dumping from Virtual Financial LLC, and then in March we don't even have anything from March. In April we have only 2. Then in May it started to increase little by little, but right now in August, look at that, from August we have heavy dumping going on. Jeffries, CO Capital Management, and so on and so forth. Renaissance Technologies dumped millions of shares of Bionano Genomics. Now I understand most of you guys may be saying, okay, this is not really something big. If we have more institutional investors, jumping on board Bngo, for sure some of them are going to be leaving, but you guys have to realize that some of these guys, like Renaissance Technologies, they are heavy players, okay. I mean, these guys, I don't know why they dump Bngo. Of course they are, invested in a lot of companies, over 3,000 positions is what they are, declaring right here, and then they closed 555 positions, which of course Bionano Genomics was, also part of. And I mean, this fund right here is $80.1 billion US fund. So I mean, we need to get as many funds as possible on board. We don't need to lose any fund, okay. We need to get more money, not lose some money. Now these are the filings of Renaissance Technology. I mean, I single picked this one out because they used to own millions of shares of Bionano Genomics. Look at that, 9.4 million shares of Bngo, which was worth over, look at that, 76 million US dollars, guys. 76 million US dollars. At one point, I believe Renaissance was top 3 holders, institutional holders of Bionano Genomics. So we have lost this guy. They just made their filings, and I mean, they bought at one point, they just went like 9.4 million shares at the beginning when they started to invest in this company during the second quarter. Then in the during the first quarter, the ending of first quarter, 31st, and then on the 30th of June they dumped everything in the second quarter, just before the beginning of the third quarter, the very last day. That's when they dumped everything. So this got me concerned, because if a fund come in and bought about 9.4 million shares of a company and dump it all of a sudden, I mean, it is something to be concerned about, okay. Now another one that got me concerned is CO Capital Management LLC. CO used to be about top 3 holders of Bionano Genomics as well. They used to own 1.something million shares of Bngo. If you take a look at their filing from the beginning, you can see that this is what they have been doing so far. From the beginning, they used to, they started with 1.4 million shares of Bngo. Then they added a little bit to get it to about 1.5 million. Then they started to dump it little by little. Then until 30th of June also, that is the effective date, they dumped everything. When I started to, when I discovered Bionano Genomics, CO Capital was one of the funds that I was looking up to, and right now I can see they have dumped all their shares of Bionano Genomics, and I mean, this is something to be really concerned about. Now the reason why I am worried about CO Capital is, if you take a look at this date, they have been an investor of Bionano Genomics since 2018, okay. I mean, this fund has been with Bngo since 2018, and why they dumped everything all of a sudden in 2021 is something worth paying attention to, okay. I mean, if somebody invested in Bngo from 2018 and got out in 2021, maybe they have, you know, something else to do with their money. I mean, nobody knows. Nobody knows, okay? I mean, my job is to bring this to your attention. And another thing is they got in very, very early, okay? I mean, you guys can see that they even have some positions from 0.97 US dollars, below $1 US. So definitely they got out with a lot of profit. In my opinion, I think they got out with a lot of profit. So this is when Renaissance Technology got in Bngo, just somewhere around here, March 31st, 2021, and this is when they got out according to their 13F filings, of course, okay, because the effective date says they got in around this level and got out here. So they went through all this deep with us, but I don't know why all of a sudden they got out from this level. Maybe they were thinking, you know, the price of Bngo was going to keep going lower, or maybe they think it will keep going lower. But you know, somehow Bionano Genomics bounced back. Yesterday we closed 3.34%, and right now in pre-market we are up about 1%. So hopefully they are wrong and they are going to regret their action. So this is the price action of Bionano Genomics right now. Of course, we are still, you know, below $6 US, so there is something really to celebrate about. So far we still need to wait until the price gets above $6 US level at least before we can get excited. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget, if you are new on this channel and you enjoy my content, consider subscribing and let me know what you guys are doing in the comment section. Do you think this is a bad news for Bngo, or do you think another bigger fund, bigger institutional investor is going to jump on board Bionano Genomics and help us to take the stock price to the promised land? Have a wonderful day, guys. I remain your boy Dayo. This is Frunkla Investment. Ciao, ciao.